sports. Let's bring in Michigan Republican Congresswoman Lisa McClain, a member of the House Armed Services Committee and the House Education and Labor Committee. It's not just Texas where these folks are being released. We talked about it last night on the Fox Report. Charter flights are bringing illegal aliens to airports all over the country. They're releasing them in the middle of the night and letting them go who knows where, because the federal government isn't telling us. The administration isn't telling us. What do you say to that, Congresswoman?
I say it's an embarrassment. I say shame on President Biden. And when is this administration going to start putting the American people first? What's happening down at our southern border is absolutely unbelievable. Yet our northern border, we're locked down and everyone's got to get a COVID test. And you have to show your ID to make sure that that you are who you are when you have your COVID test. I wonder if that's going on at the southern border. I can assure you it's not. What you've seen is actually 100% true. I've been down to the border twice. I've been to Colombia. I've been to Panama. And exactly what is happening it's unbelievable. This administration has an open for business sign at our southern border. Don't worry about COVID. Don't worry about vetting who's coming over. Don't worry about the amount of fentanyl and illegal drugs that are coming over. Yet, what is going on with law and order in our country? We are asking these law enforcement officers, these Border Patrol agents that have given their life to protecting our border, we're asking law enforcement agents not to enforce the law. This is exactly what happens when you let Joe Biden and his socialist administration run this country. And it's about time that the American people stand up and know what's going on. What's so bad about telling the people the truth?
Yeah.
Why do you have to hide it? Why do you have to do it in the middle of the night? You do it because you know it's wrong and you know you don't want anyone to find out.
Alejandro.
And shame on you, President Biden. Shame on you, Mayorkas. And shame on this entire administration for not putting the American people first like they deserve.
Alejandro Mayorkas, the Secretary of Homeland Security, had that meeting with Border Patrol agents. And here's part of the transcript of the meeting as obtained by Town Hall. The job, he says, has not gotten any easier over the last few months, and it was very, very difficult throughout 2021. I know the policies of this administration are not particularly popular with U.S. Customs and Border Protection, but that's the reality. And let's see what we can do within that framework. So he's asking the people who work for him to willingly look the other way and ignore the laws because that's what the president apparently wants to do.
Yeah. And think of that for one moment. If he needs some help on what to do, I can give him a few ideas. Let me start with one, finish the wall, because like it or not, it worked. Because there's a crazy thing. Do you know where the illegal immigrants are coming through? They're coming through holes where the wall isn't completed. So obviously the wall works. Implement catch and release and shut the southern border down. I'm imploring this administration, please put the American people first, because this isn't a southern border issue. These people are getting released into the interior of our communities. Felons, prisoners, we have no idea. No one's vetting these people. They are releasing them into communities. And the other thing that's happening is all the fentanyl's coming through.
Yeah.
We have stripped these law enforcement agents of all of their duties, and we have relinquished them to just being processors and administrators when they need to be on that border securing our borders for the American people, period.
Fentanyl deaths hitting a record in this country right now. I want to quickly put up the numbers that show the scope of the problem. In November of 2020, we had 72,000 illegals apprehended at the southern border. 2021, 173,000, more than 100,000 more. And then look at December, 178,000 in 2021 as compared with 73,000 just 1 year ago. You can't sustain those kinds of numbers and still have a country, Congresswoman.
We can't. And I can't for the life of me understand why this administration is doing that. We know the cause. We know the effect. We know where this is going to end. We even know what to do. And why aren't we doing it? I cannot come up with a logical reason why. It makes no sense.
Well, your confusion is our confusion. Michigan Congresswoman Lisa McClain, thank you.